using a formula. First of all, can you identify the length, the width and the height? Okay. So, don't get too hung up on this, don't get too panicky about this. To be honest, as long as you get the three measurements, the correct three measurements, and multiply them together, it doesn't matter which order you multiply them in, so don't panic too much about which is the length and which is the width. We'll look at it today and use the formula to calculate the cuboid. So the length is, everybody? 3 centimetres. The width is
1 centimetre.
The height is
5 centimetres.
Good. Then it tells you to calculate the area of the base. Now, that's what it means by the base, the bit it's all sitting on. However, it's much easier for you to see if you look at that bit, even though that's the top. Obviously, what you can see there is also under there. Okay? So if you're calculating the area of the base, it will be 3 centimetres, which is the same as that, by 1 centimetre. So what would the actual base be? What would the area be?
5 centimetres.
Just be careful. 3 centimetres by 1 centimetre.
3 centimetres?
3 centimetres. It would be 3 centimetres squared, wouldn't it? Length times width. Area equals length times width. Okay? So that base with 3 centimetres squared. Okay? And then if I were to make that out of cubes, I'd need one of my 3 centimetre bases, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. I need 5 altogether, layered up on top of each other, 5 of them. So I have a base with 5 of them piled up, a bit like pancakes. Think about pancakes, piled up on top of each other. And I need 5 of them. So 3 times 1, we've already said is 3 centimetres squared, that would be the base. Multiply that by 5 will be 15 centimetres cubed, because that would be the whole volume. Okay? So we found the base, and then we found 5 lots of that base piled up to make the actual cuboid. Okay, just change the slide. So, can you identify the length, the width and the height? The length is
5 centimetres.
5 centimetres. The width is
3 centimetres.
the height is
4
4
centimetres.
centimetres. Height is nice and easy. Don't worry too much about length and width, because even if you get it the wrong way around, it won't affect your calculation. You will still end up with the same answer when you've multiplied them together using the formula to find the volume. So don't panic too much about that. The base. Okay, so if we think of that, about that, but underneath. Although that's the top, think of that as your base. That base is 5 by 3. What would it be? 15 centimetres squared. So that base will be 15 centimetres squared, length times width. And then you want 4 of those piled on top of each other, because the height is 4 centimetres. So you've got 15, and then 4 lots of 15. What are 4 lots of 15? 60. Good. So 60 centimetres cubed. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Good. Have a go and discuss this problem. What do you know? What do you need to find out? Right. You need to first of all understand what we're asking you to do. We've got a mystery cube. It doesn't look very mysterious. But we know the length and the width. We've got 4 and 3. We don't know that measurement. What I want you to think about is, what would the volume of that cube be if the mystery number was 4 centimetres? What would the volume of that cube be if the mystery number was 2 metres? What would the volume of the cube be if the mystery number was 160 millimetres? Now, I'm not going to tell you the answer to that, but what do we need to do with that question to be able to do it properly?
Convert the 160 millimetres to 16 centimetres.
Good, well done. We've got our units in centimetres. Yeah? 160 millimetres is going to really confuse things. So, test it out. The first one is fine, 4 centimetres. So we've got 4 times 2 times 4, work out the volume. The second one, well, let's go to the third one, because we just talked about that. 160 millimetres is how many centimetres again? 16. So that would be 4 times 2 times 16. The third one, 2 metres. What do I need to do to that?
We'll need to divide it by 10. Oh, divide by 100, sorry.
A little thing.
Convert it into 200 centimetres.
Good, well done. Yeah, if you think about it, yeah, 1 metre, 100 centimetres. 2 metres, 200 centimetres. So, good, well done. You would need to convert it into 200 centimetres. So you'd have 4 times 2 times 200. If you're not sure how to multiply by 200, multiply by 100, and then multiply by 100 again. Yeah? Okay.